You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now, this love that I feel for you always will be. But you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Well, I've heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I heard that ocean's salty and the stars they sometimes fall. And that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Good morning, DCHS, and welcome to DCTV Now. I'm Alexis Gibson.
And I'm Varricchio, and these are your morning announcements. If you need an attendance form or ADAP certificate to get your driver's license or learner's permit, please come to the office and sign the form on the counter. Do not wait till the day before or the day of to request the papers.
As temps get cooler, one thing we are starting to see trending in our hallways are pajama pants or pajama-style pants. These are addressed in your handbook under the dress code section, but our handbook doesn't do a great job of describing these.
To make it clear, if you're dress coded by a staff member, you'll be treated fairly and consistently depending on our discipline chart. Dress code violations increase in 1-point increments, beginning with 2 points on your first offense and ending with 6 points on your fifth offense. Reminder, a total of 20 points is an immediate referral to alternative school.
If you have suggestions about our dress code, please talk to your student council representative. We have discussions each school year, and our dress code has to be board approved.
Appropriate clothing includes jeans with no rips or tears above fingertip length, khaki pants, athletic sweats, shorts or skirts of an appropriate length. Leggings must be worn with an appropriately sized top that adequately provides coverage. Pajamas and hats are not permitted. Midriffs should always be covered.
This is a friendly reminder that blankets are not permitted. They should be left at home or in your bag. If you get cold easily, dress in layers, including a jacket. If you need a jacket, please see an administrator and we'll work on getting you one. Blankets will be taken up and returned at the end of the day if in use.
Students who signed up to take the ASVAB test will be testing in the private dining room that's attached to the cafeteria beginning tomorrow morning. Please report to this room at 8 a.m. You do not need to report to your first period class.
Seniors, reminder that there will be a FAFSA assistance night on December 1st in the Media Center. You and your parents can drop by any time between 3 and 6 to receive assistance filling out the FAFSA,
which helps with financial aid for college. You and your parents will need to bring 2021 tax returns along with social security number and driver's license number for students and parents.
Audition for the 2023 Spring Musical Into the Woods will be held on Tuesday, December 13th and 14th from 3:30 to 5 in the auditorium. Those auditioning will act in scene work from the play, sing one verse and one chorus of a Broadway song of choice, and dance a short routine learned at the audition.
Attendance at both audition dates is not required but allowed. Copies of audition scenes and forms may be found on the table near the box office located in the Commons.
Those wanting to join Tech Crew do not need to attend auditions. Please complete the crew form and turn it in to Miss Wilson by December 16th.
DCHS roars. Wolverines are respectful, on task, always safe and responsible.
Today for lunch, we are having quesadilla or burrito with a side of Mexicali corn, chili beans, and fresh fruit. And Adam Mason for some sports news.
DCHS and sports news. The wrestling team has a home match Thursday at 5:30, and both basketball teams have a game Friday against Pepperell. The girls at 6 and the boys at 7:30. That's all for sports news. Now back to Alexis.
Thanks, Mason. That a buff for the weather.
Good morning, DCHS, and welcome to your local weather forecast. Today will be partly cloudy. The high is 67 and the low is 55. It's all for your weather news. Now back to Bella for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thanks, Buff. Now for the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the moment of silence.
For your latest updates on DCHS sports and weather.
I'm Alexis.
I'm Bella.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Mason.
And this is
DCTV now.
Have a great day, Wolverines.